Hello and welcome to Daily Dose of Calm. I'm Mr. Daniel and I'm really happy that you're joining me today. Along with you, we have Medi Teddy. So let's go ahead and get started. Grab your favorite adult, bring them in the room, and get ready for one of my favorite stories, The Fearful Bunny. So once upon a time, there was a great big jungle. And in that jungle grew a very big mango tree. Well, it provided a lot of shade, and it was the perfect place to take an afternoon nap. One afternoon, a little bunny rabbit sat under the tree, and he grew a little bit tired, so he decided to go ahead and take his nap. So he was sleeping, having some wonderful, wonderful dreams, and the next thing you know, he's woken up with a giant thud. So the bunny immediately jumps up, and he goes, "What was that? It can only mean one thing. The earth is breaking in two." So this bunny, being very scared and fearful, scampers through the jungle and decides he must tell the others. So he comes across one rabbit, and he's running feverishly by, and this little bunny says, "You won't believe what's happening. The earth is breaking in two." So all the rabbits who hear this go, "Oh my gosh, we've got to run and tell the rest of the jungle." So they all start running through the woods. And you can imagine hundreds of bunnies just running all through the jungle. And next thing you know, they came upon a deer. And the deer stopped them and said, "What's going on? What are you all running from?" And the little bunny scampers right up to the deer and he says, "You won't believe this. The earth is breaking in two." So the deer shakes his head and he goes, "Oh my goodness, we've got to tell the others." So the deer gathers all of his deer friends, and soon you have hundreds of bunnies and a bunch of deer running through the forest. Next thing happens, they come upon a snake, and the snake is slithering up on the ground. And he says, "What's wrong?" And the deer says, "Mr. Snake, the earth is breaking in two. We've got to run." So the snake goes, "Oh no, that's terrible. We must run and tell the others." So they ran and told the others. He told all the snakes, and soon there were bunnies, deer, snakes running through the forest. Well, as they're running, they came up on a great big bear. Maybe related to Medi Teddy here. So they come up on this bear, and the bear roars a little bit and says, "What's going on?" And they explain to him that the earth has broken in two and they need to run. So the bear goes, "Oh my goodness, we got to tell all the others." Roar! So the bear runs through the woods. He's telling all of his bear friends, and soon you have not only bears, but you have bunnies, deer, snakes, and now bears running through the jungle. Well, they come up on a great big elephant, and this elephant raises his mighty trunk and says, "What's going on?" And they all explain to the elephant, "The earth is breaking in two. We need to run, and we need to run now." So they run, they run, they run, they run. And just as they are coming to the edge of the jungle, there's a great big lion. So this lion roars and says, "What's wrong?" Everybody stops because the lion is the king of the jungle. And they say to the lion, "The earth is breaking in two." And the lion says, "Well, that's weird because we're standing on the earth right now. What happened?" So the little bunny scampers up to the lion and he explains that he was taking a nap when all of a sudden there was a great big thud, and he decided the earth was breaking in two. So the lion says, "You know what, little bunny, let's go check this out." So they walk all the way back through the forest. All of the other animals are following behind, and they get to the great big mango tree. And the bunny goes, "See, this is what happened. I was sleeping. I was right here in this spot. And next thing you know, there was a giant thud. I woke up, and the earth was breaking in two." And the lion started laughing. And he said, "It wasn't the earth breaking in two. It was a mango fell and hit the ground." So all of the animals of the forest had a good laugh about this. And the lion said, you know what? When we are scared of something or we have fears, it's really important to think about what we're scared of and why we're scared of it and face it head on sometimes. So that's what the little bunny did that day on. He faced all of his fears head on, and from that day on, he was known as the bravest bunny in the forest because he didn't let any mangoes alarm him anymore. What'd you think of that story? It's one of my favorites because I can imagine the little furry bunny just scampering through the woods. So right now we're going to do a little mindfulness practice. I want you to focus on your breath. So take a great big breath in with your nose. Fill up your belly and then exhale through your nose. Let's do it one more time. Take a big breath in. This time fill up the cheeks too. And exhale through the nose. One more time. We'll take that breath in. And exhale. So from here, we'll start to reach our arms up like we're picking mangoes. So really reach your arms up, just getting a little bit of movement in. And I'm going to move Medi Teddy here over to the side, but just reach the arms up like you're picking little mango fruits. And then from here, just go ahead and let the arms and hands rest on the thighs. And we'll take a deep breath in, put the tongue over our lower teeth and our lips. One more breath in. It's kind of fun to do, and I'm going to tell you a little secret. That breath is called lion's breath. So one more time, we'll do it a few more times actually. So breathe in. One more time, in. And then we'll go ahead and release it. That was kind of silly to do, wasn't it? It's a fun breath to do once in a while. But go ahead and roll your neck a little bit. And then we'll go ahead and move the body, taking it around town. And then we'll switch and go the other way just a little bit. And then to end our time together, let's bring our hands to our heart center and we'll just do a little bow to each other. But before we do our bow, I want to tell you a little secret. I'm really glad you're here. I think you're extremely special. And I'm really, really, really grateful and thankful that you joined me today. So thank you so much for joining me. And I hope you have a good rest of your day.